Hey, what's going on, guys? So we'll be using Face Spackle today from Ariana Evans. This is the Barbershop scent. If you go on their website and actually look, the labels are identical. So there's the Barbershop scent, and then I think it's unscented is the other one that they have. So, but the labels are the exact same. So, yeah. This one doesn't specify that it's Barbershop, and the other one does not specify that it is unscented. So that's the soap we'll use today. We're using the Maggard 28 millimeter synthetic, super high density badger. This is not synthetic. It's been soaking, and for the following shave, these are the three you can vote on. You can see I don't have what I typically have back here, and I'm actually like all of my aftershaves, everything is down here ready to be transported away. In-laws are coming in next, actually this Tuesday. I'm shooting this Sunday night. It'll probably be uploaded Monday, but they're coming this week. So I got to move everything out of this bathroom back into my bathroom. Next shave, we have Colonel Conk. I just kind of have the puck pressed in this bowl here. So Colonel Conk. We have Razor Rock Irish Countryside. I haven't used this one yet. But Irish Countryside is a gentle, this is their description of it, a gentleman's scent, refreshing and green. It's Irish soap. The green bars, Irish soap, that's the smell that they're going for. And they're not identical, but they're close enough. And then the third is also from Razor Rock the Stallion. I haven't used this in a while, but I have used it. And this is just like a nice oud type scent. So those are the three that you could vote on. All you have to do to vote is just comment down below. For the razor today, we will use Dark Stag, sent by Lingophile 88. It's a 3-piece handle, base plate, and top cap. And in that, which we're not putting in quite yet, but I was asked about what do I think of Wilkinson swords. So we'll put a brand new Wilkinson sword blade in that. And it kind of matches because, black on black with gold. So let's go ahead and wet the face before I even start lathering. This is going to be a bit longer of a video. And the reason being is because we're using a DE. I have the time. It's not too late tonight, so I actually have a little time to spend lathering and just enjoying the shave. So let's do that. Parasso's pre-shave. Let's put that on. Get a little menthol going. Again, the Barbershop pre-shave is mentholated, but nowhere near as mentholated as, and this is out because I have to transport it later as well, the Cube by PAA. Barbershop is definitely nowhere near as mentholated as the Cube, but it is still mentholated. The Cube can really make my eyes water. And water tremendously. So this, not so much. This is more of like a refreshing, cool feeling. I always use one or the other whenever I shave after, if I need to shave after I mow the lawn on a summer's day, I always use either this or the Cube. Because they really do work as far as cooling you down. Now, as far as the pre-shave doesn't make it any slick. This, I would say no. This is really for me, just more so of having that cool feeling. The PAA Cube, though, I do believe that does add to the slickness, but typically it's gone after the first pass. So, all right. Like I said, I'll go straight in here. I don't know, we'll do I'm going to add a little bit of water to this, to the tips. We're going to spin probably 7 seconds, 8. All right, so about 20 seconds. That's what we'll do. That's where we're at. If we have to go back in, we'll go back in. No problem. So Face Spackle is a, how do I say it? It's you don't get as many ingredients. The post shave is nowhere near as good as the normal Ariana Evans or the club soaps. It's slick. It's definitely slick enough, no doubt about that. But it's just, the ingredients are much different. The scent is not as strong as my other A&E or the club scents. So, but it's also several dollars cheaper. I'm a club member, so you get the 20% discount, but it's just, it's a lesser than soap than Ariana Evans or the club's normal line, but also you're paying a lot less money. So this could take water, no problem. The scent, I said it the first time I used it, I'm not a huge, I've already got lather going everywhere. I'm not a huge fan of this scent. I wouldn't go out of my way to grab this. I am because I want to test the performance and actually building a thick plume lather. Just typically with straights, like this is good for me. But since I'm using a DE today, I want to kind of play with the lather a little bit. But yeah, the scent on this is okay. It's just not really something that I would go after every day. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of water to the tips. I'm really gonna work that in there. Hope everybody's been doing okay. Have a good weekend. Oh yeah. It's just a good lather. There's no doubt about it. It's a great lather. Very protective. It's dense. It's very, very dense. It's not like a single layer. There's a multiple. It's thick. So all right. I think we're good there. This is much thicker than I would typically use with a straight, and it's definitely good enough for a DE. All right, and then we have a ton in this brush. Alrighty. I'm kind of looking forward to, I opened this earlier and then I closed it back up. I'm looking forward to actually shaving this. I don't know. It's just, I go through stages with it. I go through stages with my beard growth. Initially, it doesn't come in full. So it's kind of, it's not patchy, but like right here doesn't connect and right here doesn't connect initially. It has to grow for a week. And so like in that week and a half stage, it's just, it looks kind of goofy. But after that, then it looks okay. And then I move into like the itchy stage. And that's where I was last week. And I'm out of the itchy stage now. And now I'm in the, it kind of feels like, and this is going to sound kind of off-putting maybe, but it kind of feels like a scab, like a big scab on my face here. And, it's just because the hair on my chin is very coarse, very, very thick. And it's also very dense. And that just, it makes my razors, I'm only able to use DEs once. I'm only able to use single edge like the gem razors once. And my straight edges go pretty quickly as well. And it's just due to that coarse beard. And so, when it's built up like it is right now, I comb it, you know, and sometimes I'll put like I have it. Did I move it already? I think I moved it. Amish. It's like the Amish beard oil, whatever. Which is basically just like a cream or butter type stuff that goes in your beard. And that really does help with the itchiness after the first week and a half, you know. So yeah, it just feels like a big scab now. Like I can't feel my face at all, and when I'm touching it, like the majority of it moves. So if I'm touching this side, like everything up here and down here is moving. So like I said, I just call it a scab, but it's definitely not the greatest feeling. And, you know, once it gets longer to this, like if I were to let it go for another 2 to 3 weeks, which at this point, in another, week and a half, it'll be gone. But if I were to let it go another 2 to 3 weeks, it would eventually lose that scabby feeling as the hairs get longer. But then I would just buzz them down anyways, with my wall clippers or something. And then, you know, it would basically be the same thing again. So, yeah, it's time to go. But we gotta finish up Movember first. Can't shave it too early. Although I think I did start a day early. Did I start? I think I started on October. Maybe it was the 30th. But, oh yeah, this lather is very nice. As far as the pricing on this, so talking about Face Spackle, like obviously Face Spackle is not like a normal Ariana Evans or the Club soap. Scent-wise, performance-wise, none of that, right? But I'm gonna add a little bit more water because I know it could take it. And again, I'm just testing lather. But having said that, the pricing on this is far less as well. I mean, when we say far less, you know, several dollars. So, but for what you're getting, I would put this up next to any of my other soaps. Really, I would. The only thing that's comparable to this, or that this is comparable to, I should say, is Sterling Soap Co. As far as the pricing, the performance, all of that, this is comparable to that. Now, I do like Sterling's scent strength more than this. But, you know, as far as performance, it's on par with it. They're both slick, protective, so good soaps. And again, the price is the biggest thing, you know. I don't think this is, it doesn't say it anywhere on the label, and it doesn't say it on the bottom of the container or anything. But I want to say that this is only, I think it's only like 3 or 3.5 ounces. And so when you're looking at price per ounce, Sterling actually beats this. Not by a whole lot, but they beat it, you know. And some people, value is everything, right? Now you have to take into consideration, again, we've had this discussion before. You know, you can't buy a soap like, for instance, Colonel Conk doesn't hold a candle to, in my opinion, doesn't hold a candle to Sterling or Ariana and Evans Face Spackle. But it's a lot cheaper. It's less than half the price. It's like a sixth of the price. But again, the performance, it doesn't matter. The performance is nowhere near as good, so the price to me, I'd just as soon drop, you know, 6 times more what it takes to pay for Colonel Conk to get an actual better performing soap, in my opinion. Yeah, this stuff is very, very slick. I'm trying not to go all the way up to the sideburn. I need these damn things to grow. That lady, I've got to tell her next time I go in there that, hey, don't touch my sideburns. I think I've gotten used to them, used to looking at them at least. So, but still, I'm not happy about it. This razor is very nice. You know, we can get on a whole other topic about razors. You know, starting with DEs, we can even go into straight razors, because honestly, a $500 straight razor, I can guarantee you, will not give you a better shave. And I've said this before, will not give you a better shave than a gold dollar. That costs $2.50, you know, something like that. So it just won't. It won't. It may hold its edge longer. It may be better steel. I won't deny that. I can't. I can't say that gold dollars have the best steel, but what I can tell you is that gold dollars will give the average guy, somebody that does not have super dense, super thick beards like I do, probably at least 3 to 6 months worth of service on the one edge, you know, and will, like a Dovo or a Philly or a Wade, you know, will any of those, I guess, quote unquote, higher end blades give you longer edge retention? Sure. I wouldn't, if someone told me that, I would just take their word for it, because I could see that. But the actual shave itself, if I were to have both in my hand and I were to hold them for you the exact same way, and you took both and you shaved one day with one and you shaved another day with another one, all things being equal, you will not be able to tell the difference in which is which as far as the edge goes, because it'll be the same. Same thing with these. Same thing with these right here. Same thing with these. Now with you know, with DEs, it does get a bit different. You know, slants, open comb, closed comb, you know. This, that, the other, you know. Some DEs like certain blades better. I don't know why that is. I don't know if when they were creating the DE razor that they had specifically tested it with certain blades. I know that's the case with Rockwell's. I have some Rockwell blades. And I think Rockwell tests their razors with their own blades. And that, to me, that makes sense, right? And that's why some manufacturers will say, I don't know if Rockwell says this or not, they may not. Some manufacturers will say, best if used with, you know, this accompanying aftershave, this accompanying soap or blade or whatever the case is, you know, because it's been tested and proven to work with that product. So, you know, That's kind of the thing. It's not kind of the same thing as far as straight razors and edge retention. Like, I kind of concede at that level. Like, all right, yeah, your Rockwell blade may work better than my Astra blade in your Rockwell razor. Okay. I'll concede that, but are you going to get a better shave? Probably not. I don't know. It's all just so subjective. We're doing some touch-up passes. That was my third pass. This is my fourth pass. Couple touch-ups. We're taking family Thanksgiving pictures, and I don't know if I want to chop this off before or after that. Probably after. All right, this is the amount of soap. Again, 20-second load, tons of soap left. So what I'm going to do is keep it in my hand here. I'm going to put the razor on the right, and we'll kind of go through touching up. What I can tell you is this Wilkinson sword and this dark stag are working fabulously together. No issues whatsoever. Feels very good. Had a little over 24 hours worth of growth. I also had, well, you saw, I had just opened up this Wilkinson sword, so it's brand new. Which helps. These are so cheap. I don't know why people like marathon them. I guess just like as a cool thing to do. I don't get it, but like, why would you marathon your blade? 250 shaves on a single blade. Why? Just to see if you can, I guess. I don't know. I've always wondered like how wispy those guys' beards are. Have to be super wispy because I could barely get 2 full shaves out of one DE blade without having a ton of irritation and tugging and razor bumps and everything else. We're not catching anything. Okay. Let's do the other side and see what we can do here. Nothing here either. Okay. Well, I do think that's it. I have some samples. I'm going to take my glasses off real quick so I can rinse this off. Sterling aftershave, and it's the sample or one of the samples that I purchased when I purchased all of the samples. Baker Street. This is actually the last one of that entire, it was 10 that I purchased, and this is the last of the 10. So, and that's all. All right, that's the shave. This is a nice, clean, kind of cologne type scent. Let's get into the beard. Ah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to vote down below. Like the video if you've made it this far, because why not? And I'll see you next shave.